Hey guys, what's going on? It's your buddy Josh over at Roxana's Dragons, and I'm out in my garden right now. Take you guys along with me for a little walk and show you some of the greens that I planted for all my babies, for my big guys too. So this is my garden, my family garden. Everybody helps. So this is my collard greens, and this has been saving me a lot of money when it comes to the salads for my dragons. So these guys will eat a lot of the salad. So, and I got plenty of it to go around. So this first patch here is the Vates collard green, and I really like this stuff because it's got a real firm texture to it, and when you cut it up with the scissors it doesn't stick together like the romaine lettuce and some of the other softer greens do. So the leaves get pretty good size, and I just from this patch alone been able to do the daily collard greens twice a day now. So, and it's been 2 months now I've been harvesting out of there. So instead of pulling a whole plant out, I just come through, grab a leaf and pull it at the stem, and they break nice and crisp like that. So I like to go and get a little bouquet of the leaves here, hold them all by the stem, and what I do usually too is kind of look for some of the nicer ones, the biggest, darkest green, and I pull those first. So, and then the second patch here is also collard greens. So this is the Georgia Southern variety, and the leaves get maybe a little bit bigger, and they have more of a ruffled edge, kind of like a kale look. So I really like this collard greens as well, because the plants do so nice and they come on a little bit earlier. So between the two varieties here, I've been getting an abundance of greens, collard greens. So this bare patch here is going to be a future lettuce patch. So it was romaine lettuce, and I've already harvested all that out and fed that off to the dragons and for the house use as well. But so next up is the Swiss chard patch. This is all they call the rainbow Swiss chard. So there's the yellows and some reds, and then the white, and also green for stem color I'm talking here. So this is more of an occasional item that I feed them. The dragons, they do eat it. They seem to prefer the collard greens though. So I use this for the house use, and also for a lot of my insect feeders get the Swiss chard. So, and in the same family and across the row is my section of beets. It's a huge section, the Detroit red beets. The beardies can eat the tops, the greens, and that's also considered like an occasional. So I don't feed them too frequently the beet greens, because I'd rather just feed them the Swiss chard, and it's pretty much the same alkaloids are probably found in both. So regardless, same family of plant. And then let's see, cucumbers, you got squashes, a lot of weeding to do, beans. They will occasionally eat a bean, but I usually don't feed that too frequently. So I got some cucumbers that look like they're coming on right now. Some more weeding I gotta do back there. But there's a couple cucumbers. So I haven't ever tried feeding them to the dragons. They probably would enjoy them though. The squashes that I have tried though are summer squash, and they really enjoy that, especially when they're small still like this. So you just got to make sure that you cut it up into manageable size pieces for them, which usually is determined by the width between their eyes. As far as feeder insects, it looks like it's gonna rain here any second now, so I should probably be making my way back to the house. But as far as vegetables, I would just recommend doing like squares maybe about the size of like their eyes or so, like their eyeball, if that makes any sense. You don't want them to be too big, and because they can choke or get impacted from food items that are too large. So gotta be conscious about that. And oh wow, my cat got a weasel. That's a black-tailed weasel. No kidding, look at that. That's a big one too. Oh my god, look at, there's my foot for reference. Holy moly. That is a weasel right there. This is crazy. This is turning out to be an epic video. We got a storm brewing, and my cat just got a weasel. So it's turning out to be a pretty nice day for everyone. But alright guys, thanks for joining me. Don't hesitate to ask any questions if you got questions on care or anything like that. Inquiries about enclosures. So, and until next time everybody, take care.